Now here's Butler. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Here's Thomas, counted by Adebayo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Boy, they need... something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. Back to Butler. Lowry left side. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hero. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Lowry. The three is up. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 8 points. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Hero with it. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Jokic. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Thomas. Give him 8. Gordon, left side. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler finds Hero. Here's Adebayo. Over Murray. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Hero. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Here's Thomas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Butler. Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Hero, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter, beyond the arc. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's the teardrop. They get it again. It's tipped. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Back to Butler. Clock at 4. Up and over Porter. And again, the Heat missing. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Lowry. Driving inside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Hero outside. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Pass to Jokic. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
With 4 on the clock. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Butler's got 5 points.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything, and that includes points from the mid-range.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 League MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him to the top.
Hustle, work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what it.
Brad, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No Form of needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Monte Morris. Nikola Jokic is out there with Will Barton. And it's Thomas in at the 2. On the court for Miami here in the second. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Butler, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. Now here's Oladipo. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. And he makes it. Here's Thomas. He's got 14. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Najee. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Jokic with it. On the wing, Barton. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Now Butler, guarded by Morris, fires from the wing. That shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Thomas. Goes up on the wing. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Takes the three. Martin pulls it in. Got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Drives to the hoop.
Miami foul. Caleb Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Over Oladipo. And too long on the shot. Snatched away. Here's Najee. Can't get it to fall.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Martin. Jacks up a three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Lowry, no good. Shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Oladipo. Thomas picks up the loose ball. In the backcourt, they'll give it up. Edmonds checked in for Jimmy Butler. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Thomas. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Cousins against Lowry. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Heat lead by 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Right?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Lowry.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Barton pulls it in. Shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Will Barton picks one up.
Team foul. Shooting for Miami, Dwayne Dedmon. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the... And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up. And that'll do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Aaron Gordon is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Thomas. Another shot. Doesn't go that time. The Heat go the other way with it.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. Knocked away. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. Again, the Heat misses.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Good on the bucket.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Outside Murray, over to the left wing. Here's Thomas. 22 points for him. That one drops for him. Thomas has got 24.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Lowry against Murray. To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Morris, he's checked in for Thomas. Murray passes to Morris. Outside Porter. Back to Morris. Stolen by Lowry. Here we go. One-on-one. And he banks in the layup.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure even when things get physical.
Here's Morris. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Thomas, he's checked in for Morris. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. Checked by Cousins. Shoots from the baseline. Got a piece of it.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. That's tipped. In transition. The pull-up J. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Heat shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Here's Thomas. 24 points for him. Can't hit the step-back J.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Adebayo, that's good.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Here's Thomas. No good from outside.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Off target with the 3.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 42 seconds left in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, guys, the pump fake is an effective move. Every player should have it. And you look at Oladipo right there, used it to perfection. You know, when you talk about Oladipo, hard not to start with his disruptive defense. I mean, I think it's been his calling card since he stepped foot in the league.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Butler passes to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3 points.
Hero's got 8. Here's Thomas. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. From deep. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa! The Heat buzzer. Whew.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Oladipo. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Butler in at the three. Hero outside. Plenty of space. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Shot clock at 5. Thomas misses.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Morris, he's checked in for Thomas. Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. He didn't see a lot of the floor his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Thomas, he's checked in for Morris. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Thank you for that, Allie. Butler passes to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Butler passes to Lowry. Murray against Adebayo. Outside Butler. Up and over Porter. Kept alive. Dedmon, no good. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Thomas. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game. Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Hero, no good.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Back to Butler. Got a piece of it. Hero finds Butler. Down low. Kicks it to Hero. And the 3 off target. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Thomas. Hounded by Adebayo. Tries to break his ice. Second chance shot. Thomas. That's good. Thomas has got 28 points for the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. got to work harder on the glass.
Jimmy Butler.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
They grab their own miss. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoops. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails. And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Jokic. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bam Adebayo.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Thomas on the money. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaFour.
So something that you have kind of shown me as we've been playing in the rack with Team 2K TV is you can't shoot unless you really have space. And I brought in a build that doesn't really drive and doesn't really take people off the dribble. So when I take those shots, I need room, I need space. And that's something I figured out. If they're too close, the shot's not going in a one-on-one setting.
Yeah, that's a really great point, Danny. Make sure to take smart shots when you have the space because defenders can close out very quickly. Tip 3, make sure to stay clear of the defender. If you do get that rebound, you got to pull it back beyond the 3-point arc. Don't run directly into the defender who's going to be waiting and trying to steal it. If you run left every time, he's probably going to snatch that ball from you. So,
up next, every game. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA. Jacob.
Thanks.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, we've got Chris, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice effort taking the early lead
Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7". And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And it's Chris in the corner. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Cans the 12-footer. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thomas kicks to Porter. Thomas against Green. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Thomas. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Driving to the basket.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 10 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Thomas with the block.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the